Hi and welcome to Prepared, the German gear podcast, and today I'm showing you the German infantry soldiers field kit, or the Pi Päckchen. Have fun! Yeah, hi and welcome, and if you're new to the channel, do all the YouTube things like hitting the bell button, subscribe and do all the other stuff. This is a premiere. Normally this is a German speaking channel, but today I want to invite all the audience from all over the world, since I want to show you, as said before, the German infantry field Päckchen, and yes, have fun. Okay, first of all, what is a field kit? What is the Pi Päckchen? In German, Pi Päckchen, like Pi Päckchen, means Pi is short for pioneer, engineer, and Päckchen for package. And that's actually what it is. It's not only the kit for the engineer, but for the soldier's toolbox out in the field. So everything he needs to maintain his kit or to do things outside, staying in the field, can be in here. That makes his life easier. It should not be mistaken for a survival kit. Some of the items may be like similar, but it's not a survival kit. It's really just a toolbox, and yes, and as said before, it helps you to do the things you need to do outside in the field. First of all, there are no rules what to put in a field kit or in a Pi Päckchen, since it depends on what the soldier really needs. There are some items which are mostly in this kit, but yeah, it's highly individual. For me as an infantry officer for like 12 years, this is what I put into it. And first of all, I want to talk about containers. Here you can see this is a aluminium container, and it's really issued. It's a Behälter. This is real German Behälter, Schachtel, Kleinteile. So this is issued, and it actually has a list of items to put in here. You can't see everything, but there's nails, tea, different things. Yeah, and but it's, as said before, it's not a survival kit. But back then, I think in like 2000, 2003, you could get issued these boxes. Nowadays, you have like boxes like these, which are pretty good too. Yeah, made of plastic. That's also okay. What I like in the aluminium is that you also can warm water or something in it. So that's something I like. What you also can do is you can put it into a Ziploc bag, your field kit. So it makes it easier to put it on your first line, in your pant pockets or somewhere else. And it's not that hard. If you kind of fall on it or something like that, then it's not, then it will not hurt that much. I usually carry this box in the side pocket of my smock, since I want to have it with me. Yes, it also, you know, if I put it here and I, fall on it, it's not very comfortable at all. But I had this version, or other one I really wanted to show you, but I don't have it anymore. Like the plastic covers of some ammunition boxes. This is green stuff, waterproof. Just put tape around it and you're good to go. But I came back to the box since I know exactly what size it is and where to put it. You can also use like a lock box, something like this. This is actually the field kit of my wife, and yeah, she has prepared it. Also pretty different, but pretty cool actually. And yeah, but I tried several things, but I came back to this container. All right, now let's open Pandora's box. What I always make sure of is that when I pack it, that it's pretty silent, so that there are some hard things in there, that it's not rustling too much. And as you see, I kind of secured it with like tape and some Ranger Ranger bands, really messed up. But it's just motorcycle tubes. And then let's see what I have in it. So this is what it looks like. And here you can see the insides, and I'll start right from the beginning. First of all, there are some small light sticks. Pretty obviously what to do with it. You can have them in different stores. You can buy it, but it's always helpful to have something of this. So shout outs to my friends from the United States. You all know what this is. I like to carry some of these. These are the MRE heaters. Just when it's really cold outside, I like to use it, not actually for warming food, but to have something warm on me that helps to boost the morale in a really good way. So I have this one in here, but it depends. Then some more Ranger bands, and here I have from the German MRE, or from German EPA, just cloth, which you can use as toilet paper or to start a fire or something like this. So this is in here too. Then always carry some tape. I've put it in this kind of way, since a big roll would not fit inside. So always have tape on you to repair small things. And you know, mit Panzertape und Rödeldraht kommen wir bis nach Stalingrad. It's a German saying. So it says with wire and tape you come to Stalingrad. Okay. Here I have kind of a blade. It's from a tool blade. As you can see, I just secured it with some tape, kind of a backup knife. Since most of the time I carry a tool with me, and this, keep in mind when having a box like this, it's not that it just is on itself, but most of the time I have a knife or a multi-tool with me. But as a backup, it's always handy to have kind of a knife, and so I use this version. Then I have some bungee cord, also for repairs. That comes in really handy for repairing, a tarp or making bush nuts or something like that. Then it's always cool to have some bungee cord with you. Then never go nowhere without Schnur. Never go nowhere without cordage. That's what I say. So I have a couple of meters. So I think this is 3 meters, like 9 feet or something like that, 9-10 feet of cordage. And it's always handy to have. I kind of try to get away from paracord, since if you cut paracord, it's almost the same here. When you cut paracord or cordage like this, and you can't seal it with fire, then it's most of the time it really messes up. That's the same with here. So I'm still looking for some cordage that don't have this problem. But yeah, since now I still use this. But there may be better solutions. Then I have a fire starting element here with the Ferro Rod and some magnesium. And as you can see, you can just scrape the magnesium off it and then light it, and it will work, and hopefully don't burn all of this. For fire things, it's always handy to have several of it. So not only a lighter, but a backup, and also some matches, which is really useful. Speaking of fire, I always carry some Tampax. And no, it's not for bullet holes, to put it in bullet holes. It's simply for fire ignition. You can open it, and then you have a very, very good tinder. So always handy to have. And I also carry this. Don't know the English word right now. Kind of open my head, but to have something like this, a Kerze with you, always makes sense, as too warm under a poncho, or to have a fire ignition device that you can use this. Alright, then I also have some matches. These are pre-packed from German EPA or German MRE. Matches always good to have. Another source to start a fire is also to start a fire. It's a towelette, you know, with ethanol, so it will burn really, really good. So, but you can also clean your fingers with it. And then I have some nails in here. You can always have some nails out there to do things you need to do with nails. And last but not least, I have a small package also from German EPA of sugar and of salt. I'm sure these are at least 20 years old, but doesn't matter at all. Salt, if you really need some, if you're really dehydrated very much, then you use the salt, and you need the sugar for energy. Alright folks, there you have it. These are the items I carry in my field kit. So I'm sure there are some things perhaps missing, or some things you would put in there. Just leave it in the comments. I'm happy to read it, and I'm really interested from all over the world. What do you put inside your field kit, depending on the environment you're working in? I would really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Do all the YouTube stuff as said before, and yeah, go out and do things. Bye.